The #1 Chief Rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, DeLeon.
Microwave.
Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with KC.
X gon' give it to you. Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, hop aboard this train of thought. Weekly, 60 minutes of work. I got you. Sports talk, soul beats, and life. Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours. My man Smooth at smoothtickets.com, he got them tickets. I'm telling you, boxing, baseball, NBA, NFL, country music concerts, hard rock, hip-hop, theater, Broadway. He's got them all. And if he don't have them, there ain't none. I'm telling you, smoothtickets.com. Once again, that's smoothtickets.com, or give him a call at 404-374-1150. Once again, that's 404-374-1150. You got to tell him, though, that I sent you. You got to tell them that Doug Stewart sent you. Once again, smoothtickets.com. That's smoothtickets.com. Yeah!
National Debt Relief is one of the country's largest and most reputable debt settlement companies, made up of energetic individuals who are passionate about helping thousands of Americans with debt relief. Most importantly, we're all about helping our customers through a tough financial time in their lives with education and individual customer service. We're dedicated to helping individuals and families rid their lives of burdensome debt. Specializing in debt settlement, and they've also negotiated settlements for thousands of creditor and collection accounts. Providing clients with both expertise and proven results, this means helping customers in time of hardship to get out of debt with the least possible cost. It can also mean conducting financial consultations, educating the customer, and recommending the appropriate solution. Core Services offer debt settlement as an alternative. I repeat, alternative to bankruptcy, credit counseling, and debt consolidation. National Debt Relief is your #1 advocate group to help you reestablish financial stability as quickly as possible. So give us a call at 844-828-4975. Again, that's 844-828-4975, and work it out.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah. The number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. We are sponsored by footballsportsapp.com. The first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to get in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make some money? You can do it just by telling your friends just to download an app. It's as simple as that. No more, no less. Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Once again, that's at footballsportsapp.com. They, along with United Games, bring you the Doug Stewart Show. I forgot to mention, and I'm always forgetting stuff to mention because we do so much around here, but I forgot to mention, man, today on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network, man, we got some shows coming up for you, man. At 12 noon, immediately following the Doug Stewart Show, we've got Marcus Harper Sports Talk with Soul! Yeah. Well, man, Marcus Harper. All right. Sports Talk with Soul coming on at 12 noon Eastern Time right here on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. If you're new to the show, make sure you follow the shows. And as I mentioned earlier, you get an alert letting you know that something is live on the network, okay? Real funny show, real good show, as a matter of fact, real in-depth show. My man Marcus really digs deep into sports. So obviously he'll be talking about the NFL season getting started today. His Muhammad Ali OG quotes of the week. So real fun show. So make sure you stay tuned. And then at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time, you've got the return of the Grizz. Yeah. Rashad Grismore. Both of these cats are from Cali. Yeah, both of these cats are from L.A. Rashad Grismore, the Grizz, coming on at around 1 p.m. Eastern Time today, and he'll be doing the same thing. We're not the Lone Ranger around here. He's going to be talking NFL as the season gets going tonight. So 12 p.m., Marcus Harper Sports Talk with Soul, and around 1 p.m., a little bit later, around 1 p.m., we've got the Grizz coming on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Something I thought was kind of interesting that I noticed, man, and I always talk about on this show, biases, and the way media reports, and how certain biases come into play as far as what we hear on the tail end of a story, and how the narrative is kind of pitched to us. So I'm looking at these power rankings, the NFL power rankings, and basically they look at these teams and they look at their schedules and the talent they have coming back, the players they drafted, what they did last year, where they ranked offensively and defensively, special teams, and all that stuff. They just put it in a big pot and they say, well, this team is the strongest team based on all of our data and our expert analysis and all of this stuff. And the 32nd team is the worst team in the league, and this team doesn't have anything, so they're going to get their ass kicked this year. So I looked at two different power rankings, and a lot of you may have seen this. I'm looking at the power rankings, and I'm just going to talk about the top 5, all right? I'm looking at the power rankings on one particular news entity. They have, at the number 5 spot, the Pittsburgh Steelers. At number 4, they have New England. Number 3, they have Seattle. And number 2, they have the Arizona or the Carolina Panthers. Now, the other entity that I looked at, remember now, okay, once again, let me repeat that one more time. So number 1 was Carolina, and number 2 was Arizona, and number 3 was Seattle. So this other entity that I look at, they have, coming in at number 5, the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers were one of the other little power rankings. So they have Carolina at number 5, Arizona at number 4, New England at number 3, the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 2, and they have the Seattle Seahawks at number 1, whereas the other poll had Seattle at number 3. Take a guess which poll had Carolina 1, and guess what poll had Carolina number 5. Yeah, you guessed it. For some reason, ESPN don't like Carolina. Right. For some reason, ESPN, the powers that be, the puppet factory as I call them, man, they don't have a liking to the Carolina Panthers. It might have something to do with their quarterback, which clearly they don't like because a couple of weeks ago they had this quarterback tier thingy where they didn't have Cam Newton in the first tier. You know, the same Cam Newton that, you know, went to the Super Bowl last year, the same Cam Newton that had an incredibly tremendous year statistics-wise. Oh, the same Cam Newton that didn't have his number one receiver in Benjamin and still won the league MVP. That Cam Newton. Yeah. And so they bring back the entire team. They get some guys back from injury. They fortify their defense. They're healthy. And the Puppet Factory, a.k.a. ESPN, has the Carolina Panthers as the 5th strongest team in the NFL. And listen, I always talk about this, man. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. I've been up there. I know how it works. I know the setup. For over 5 years, you know, we traveled to Bristol, Connecticut twice a month, usually twice a month. A lot of this stuff, man, is personal biases, okay, and personal opinions. It's as simple as that. You would think that something like this, they have all of those resources, they have all of that money, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, that they can come up with some type of computer program or whatever and spit out, you know, who statistically or who based on all the variables that you enter is the best team in the league, you know, to the worst team in the league. But nah, man, you have writers, you have cats with personal biases, personal opinions. A lot of it has to do with a New England type slant to it as well, because by osmosis and by, you know, pure technical standpoint, a lot of the employees at ESPN are from that New England area. Okay, so they're always going to be kind of slanted towards New England sports, New York sports. Don't forget Boston and New York, or on the outskirts of Bristol, Connecticut, and Connecticut in general. So, you know, you got New York and New England biases that come to the forefront a lot. Subconsciously. I'm not even going to say consciously. A lot of, you know, people that work there, they don't even know it. They don't even realize it. And maybe they realize that they just don't give a damn. But a lot of the employees that work up there, not just on the media staff as far as reporters and, you know, people that do TV shows, but there's thousands of people that work there behind the scenes. And so the writers, people that set up scripts, people that put information into graphics or whatever, man, their personal biases come about, man. And ESPN has no love for the Carolina Panthers. No love. But somebody here on the Doug Stewart Show has love for the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. That's a hint. That's a hint. I got my Super Bowl picks coming up a little bit later. Yeah. Man, we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it real. They got Carolina. They got Carolina behind a good teams. But based on what they did last year and what they come back with this year, I think it's kind of disrespectful to put the Carolina Panthers as the 5th strongest team in the NFL. I don't know. What are your thoughts? When we get back from the break, man, I'll read some of your chat, get some of your thoughts on that. And I want to talk a little bit about RG3, man. RG3 is, he's turning things around. That young man is turning things around. We'll get into it. We'll talk more about 2004. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Back in 3 minutes.
You hear that? He's coming. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from 9 to 10 a.m. The Alpha Male's coming. Only on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
The Alpha Male.
Hey you, it's your girl Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me and my sexy guest as we discuss relationships, sex, and lots of pleasure. A full 2 hours of erotic fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.